Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about the powerful idea of acting as if nothing bothers you in a world where challenges and criticisms can feel overwhelming. It's tempting to let those external factors dictate our emotions and actions. But what if we embrace the idea that we have the strength to rise above these disturbances? Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. When we act as if nothing bothers us, we cultivate a mindset of strength and self-assurance. This doesn't mean we ignore our feelings or the reality of our situations. Instead, we choose how to respond, prioritizing our well-being and self-worth over external opinions. In our journey, we must extend empathy to ourselves, understand that it's okay to feel vulnerable. By acknowledging our feelings and then choosing to act with confidence, we model resilience not just for ourselves, but for those around us. When we navigate our emotions thoughtfully, we inspire others to do the same. Acting as if nothing bothers you is also about perspective. It's easy to get caught up in negativity and allow it to shape our view of the world. Instead, we can choose to focus on the positives and recognize that challenges are often opportunities in disguise. This shift in mindset empowers us to face difficulties with grace and determination. True strength comes from authenticity. Acting strong doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, it means embracing our true selves while managing our reactions. When we stand tall, confident in who we are, we send a message to the world that we will not be defined by others' opinions or actions. Acting as if nothing bothers you requires courage. It takes bravery to face our fears, to stand up against negativity, and to keep moving forward even when the road is rocky. This courage enables us to take risks, pursue our dreams, and embrace the unknown. Part of this journey involves setting healthy boundaries. By determining what we will and will not tolerate, we create a safe space for ourselves. When we establish boundaries, we take control of our narrative and ensure that our well-being remains a priority. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. By focusing on what we are thankful for, we shift our mindset and cultivate a positive outlook. This shift not only uplifts us, but also enables us to face challenges with a renewed sense of hope. We are not alone in our struggles. Building a supportive community around us allows us to share our experiences and grow together. When we surround ourselves with those who uplift and encourage us, we create a network that bolsters our resilience. Finally, remember that acting as if nothing bothers you is part of a larger journey of self-discovery. Every experience, every challenge helps us learn more about ourselves. Embrace this journey, knowing that with each step we become stronger and more resilient. Resilience is a profound journey, one that invites us to embrace both our strengths and vulnerabilities. It's not just about bouncing back from setbacks, it's about growing through them. When we experience adversity, we often confront feelings of fear, doubt, and frustration. Yet these moments are opportunities for growth and transformation. By allowing ourselves to feel these emotions without letting them define us, we begin to understand that resilience is rooted in our ability to navigate the complexities of life with courage and grace. To cultivate resilience, we must first acknowledge that life is filled with uncertainties and challenges. Accepting this reality doesn't mean we have to be passive. Instead, it empowers us to take proactive steps toward our well-being. We learn to embrace discomfort and recognize that it is a part of the human experience. This acceptance allows us to stand firm in the face of adversity, drawing upon our inner strength and the lessons we've learned along the way. Resilience is also about building a strong foundation of self-awareness. Understanding our triggers, our emotional responses, and our coping mechanisms enables us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This self-awareness fosters a sense of control in chaotic situations, allowing us to choose our paths rather than feeling like victims of circumstance. We learn to recognize when we need to pause, reflect, and recalibrate, creating space for intentional action. Moreover, resilience thrives in the context of connection. We are inherently social beings, and our relationships play a crucial role in our ability to withstand life's storms. Sharing our struggles with trusted friends or family members not only lightens our emotional load, but also reinforces our sense of belonging. When we engage in open, honest conversations about our challenges, we foster an environment where vulnerability is met with understanding and support. This shared experience creates a powerful network of encouragement that propels us forward. Another key aspect of resilience is maintaining a sense of hope and optimism. It's essential to recognize that setbacks are temporary and do not define our future. Hope allows us to envision a better outcome and motivates us to keep moving forward, even when the path seems unclear. By focusing on our goals and maintaining a forward-looking perspective, we create a narrative that emphasizes growth and possibility rather than defeat. Ultimately, the art of resilience is a dynamic process that requires patience and practice. It's about learning to dance with our challenges, finding joy amidst struggle, and emerging stronger and more self-aware. As we navigate our journey, we can choose to view our hardships as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. In doing so, we cultivate a deeper sense of self and a profound understanding of what it means to be resilient in the face of life's uncertainties. This ongoing journey is a testament to our strength and an invitation to embrace the complexities of our human experience. Empathy begins within ourselves. To truly connect with others, we must first cultivate a deep understanding of our own emotions and experiences. This self-empathy allows us to acknowledge our struggles without judgment, creating a safe space for vulnerability. When we grant ourselves the grace to feel our pain, confusion, or fear, we are better equipped to extend that same understanding to others. It's essential to recognize that our feelings are valid, and by honoring them, we build a solid foundation for compassionate interactions. When we practice self-empathy, we develop a richer awareness of our emotional landscape. We learn to recognize the moments when we need support and when we need to step back and recharge. This awareness not only nurtures our own well-being, but also helps us identify when others might be struggling. The more we understand our own journeys, the more we can recognize the shared humanity in the experiences of those around us. This connection fosters a profound sense of community and belonging. As we engage with others, we must remember that empathy is about truly listening and being present. It requires us to set aside our judgments and assumptions, allowing ourselves to see things from another's perspective. This kind of active listening goes beyond hearing words. It involves tuning into emotions, body language, and the unsaid. By engaging wholeheartedly, we validate their experiences, allowing them to feel seen and heard. This connection is transformative as it builds trust and fosters open, honest dialogue. Empathy also means being mindful of the narratives we create around others' experiences. It's easy to fall into the trap of projecting our own feelings or biases onto someone else's situation. Instead, we must approach each person's story with curiosity, recognizing that everyone has a unique context that shapes their feelings and reactions. By resisting the urge to compare their struggles to our own, we honor their journey and create space for them to express themselves authentically. Moreover, extending empathy involves recognizing our limits. There will be times when we feel overwhelmed by the pain of others, and it's crucial to acknowledge our boundaries. Practicing self-care allows us to engage empathetically without sacrificing our emotional health. By taking care of ourselves, we enhance our capacity to be there for others. This balance between self-empathy and outward empathy creates a sustainable practice that benefits both ourselves and those we support. In embracing empathy for ourselves and others, we open the door to deeper connections and a greater understanding of our shared human experience. This journey isn't always easy. It requires courage to confront our own vulnerabilities and the vulnerabilities of those around us. Yet, through this commitment to empathy, we foster an environment where individuals feel safe to share their truths, knowing they will be met with compassion and understanding. Ultimately, the practice of empathy enriches our lives, allowing us to build meaningful relationships that uplift and inspire us all. Perspective is a powerful lens through which we interpret our experiences and navigate the world. It shapes our understanding of ourselves and our relationships, influencing how we respond to challenges and setbacks. When we learn to shift our perspective, we unlock new possibilities and insights that can transform our lives. This process begins with recognizing that our viewpoints are not fixed. They are influenced by our experiences, beliefs, and emotions. Embracing a broader perspective allows us to see situations in a new light. For example, when we face criticism or failure, our immediate response might be one of self-doubt or defensiveness. However, by stepping back and considering the larger context, we can view these experiences as opportunities for growth and learning. This shift can be liberating, transforming perceived failures into valuable lessons that guide us on our journey. When we adopt a growth mindset, we empower ourselves to learn from every experience, no matter how challenging it may seem. Furthermore, perspective helps us cultivate empathy toward ourselves and others. When we encounter difficulties, it's easy to become mired in our emotions, believing that our experience is the only one that matters. However, recognizing that everyone has their own struggles allows us to approach situations with compassion and understanding. This shift not only enriches our relationships, but also fosters a sense of connection and community. By sharing our stories and listening to others, we gain insights that deepen our understanding of the human experience. In moments of conflict or misunderstanding, perspective is particularly crucial. It invites us to consider the viewpoints of others, helping us to navigate disagreements with grace and empathy. Instead of immediately defending our position, we can pause and ask questions, seeking to understand the motivations and feelings behind someone else's actions. This approach not only de-escalates tension, but also opens the door for constructive dialogue. By approaching others with curiosity rather than judgment, we create opportunities for collaboration and connection. Shifting our perspective also involves embracing uncertainty. Life is filled with ambiguity, and our attempts to control every aspect can lead to frustration and anxiety. When we learn to accept uncertainty, we can approach challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. This mindset allows us to explore new possibilities and take calculated risks, knowing that the outcome does not define our worth. Embracing uncertainty invites creativity and innovation into our lives, allowing us to adapt and grow in ways we may not have previously imagined. Moreover, cultivating perspective is a continuous practice. It requires us to be mindful of our thoughts and reactions, actively challenging limiting beliefs and assumptions. This journey involves being open to feedback and willing to engage in self-reflection. By questioning our narratives and being open to new information, we create space for growth and transformation. This practice not only enhances our emotional resilience, but also enriches our relationships with others. Ultimately, the power of perspective lies in its ability to reshape our experiences and our understanding of the world. By learning to shift our viewpoint, we can approach challenges with confidence, empathy, and curiosity. This journey of perspective is an invitation to embrace the complexities of life, acknowledging that every experience is an opportunity for growth and connection. As we navigate our paths, let us remember the transformative power of perspective, allowing it to guide us toward a more compassionate and fulfilling existence. Authenticity is a profound concept that invites us to embrace our true selves in a world that often pressures us to conform. It is about showing up as we are, unapologetically owning our unique experiences, beliefs, and values. In a society that sometimes prioritizes perfection over authenticity, the courage to be genuine becomes a radical act. When we allow ourselves to be authentic, we open the door to deeper connections and meaningful relationships with others. At the core of authenticity is self-acceptance. This means recognizing our imperfections and embracing them as part of our human experience. We all have flaws, insecurities, and struggles, and acknowledging these aspects of ourselves is essential for genuine self-love. When we accept ourselves as we are, we release the need for external validation and cultivate a sense of inner peace. This self-acceptance allows us to live more freely, as we no longer feel the burden of maintaining a facade to please others. Being authentic also means living in alignment with our values. Each of us has a set of beliefs and principles that guide our actions and decisions. When we act in accordance with these values, we experience a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose. On the other hand, when we compromise our values to fit in or please others, we often feel a sense of disconnection and dissatisfaction. Authenticity invites us to evaluate what truly matters to us and to make choices that reflect those beliefs, creating a life that resonates with our true selves. Moreover, authenticity fosters vulnerability. When we allow ourselves to be seen, we invite others to do the same. This mutual vulnerability creates a powerful bond of trust and understanding. It is through these authentic exchanges that we can build genuine relationships grounded in acceptance and empathy. When we share our stories, our struggles, and our triumphs, we create a space where others feel safe to share their own. This reciprocal openness strengthens our connections and fosters a sense of belonging that is essential for our emotional well-being. However, embracing authenticity does not come without challenges. It often requires us to confront societal expectations and the fear of judgment. We may worry about how others will perceive us if we reveal our true selves, leading us to mask our emotions or conform to external pressures. Yet, it is essential to recognize that authenticity is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and practice to cultivate the courage to be ourselves, and that journey is inherently valuable. Additionally, being authentic means standing firm in our identity and beliefs even in the face of adversity. It is about having the courage to voice our opinions and express our feelings, even when they might differ from those around us. This commitment to authenticity allows us to contribute meaningfully to discussions and relationships, enriching our communities with diverse perspectives. It reminds us that our voices matter and that our experiences, however unique, contribute to the tapestry of the human experience. In embracing authenticity, we also inspire others to do the same. When we model genuine behavior, we create an environment where vulnerability and honesty are valued. This ripple effect encourages those around us to shed their masks and engage more deeply with themselves and each other. By fostering a culture of authenticity, we promote emotional well-being and strengthen the connections that bind us together. Ultimately, authenticity is a vital aspect of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. It encourages us to embrace our true selves, live in alignment with our values, and cultivate deep connections with others. While the path to authenticity may be fraught with challenges, it is a journey worth taking. As we navigate our lives, let us remember that our authenticity is our greatest strength, allowing us to create a world that celebrates the beauty of our unique selves. Embracing this journey opens us to a life rich with connection, purpose, and profound joy. The courage to move forward is a powerful and transformative force that propels us through the inevitable challenges and uncertainties of life. It requires us to confront our fears head-on, embracing the discomfort that often accompanies change and growth. This courage is not the absence of fear, rather, it is the ability to act in spite of it. When we choose to move forward, we are asserting our resilience and our commitment to our own journey, even when the path ahead feels daunting. Moving forward often involves stepping outside our comfort zones. This can be intimidating as it pushes us into unfamiliar territory where we may feel vulnerable or exposed. However, it is precisely in these moments of vulnerability that we discover our true strength. By taking small, courageous steps, we begin to dismantle the barriers that hold us back. Each step forward is an affirmation of our capability and a testament to our willingness to embrace the unknown. This journey is also about embracing imperfection. We may fear that we are not ready or that we lack the necessary skills to succeed. However, recognizing that growth comes from learning and evolving can be liberating. Every misstep and every challenge is an opportunity for growth, allowing us to gather insights that will serve us in the future. It's important to acknowledge that perfection is an unrealistic expectation. Instead, we can strive for progress, celebrating our achievements no matter how small they may seem. Courage to move forward also requires us to let go of the past. While our experiences shape who we are, they do not have to define our future. Holding on to past failures or disappointments can be a heavy burden that stifles our growth. By releasing these narratives, we free ourselves to create new stories that align with our aspirations and goals. This process of letting go can be challenging, but it is essential for paving the way for new opportunities and experiences. Moreover, this courage is deeply connected to self-compassion. It invites us to treat ourselves with kindness as we navigate the complexities of our journey. When we encounter setbacks or feel overwhelmed, it's easy to slip into self-criticism. However, practicing self-compassion allows us to acknowledge our struggles without judgment. It reminds us that we are human and that every individual faces difficulties along their path. By cultivating this compassion, we create an inner environment that supports growth and resilience, enabling us to keep moving forward. Another crucial aspect of moving forward is seeking support. We are not meant to navigate our journeys alone. Reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Engaging with trusted friends, family, or mentors can provide us with perspective and encouragement during challenging times. When we share our fears and uncertainties, we often find that others have experienced similar struggles, fostering a sense of connection and understanding. This support network can be a vital source of strength that empowers us to continue our journey. In addition, moving forward involves embracing a mindset of curiosity. Instead of allowing fear of the unknown to paralyze us, we can approach new experiences with a sense of wonder and exploration. This mindset encourages us to ask questions, seek understanding, and remain open to the lessons that life has to offer. When we view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, we transform our approach to adversity, allowing us to engage with it in a more constructive manner. Ultimately, the courage to move forward is a vital component of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. It requires us to confront our fears, embrace imperfection, and let go of limiting beliefs. By cultivating self-compassion and seeking support, we create an environment that nurtures our growth and resilience. As we take those brave steps into the unknown, we not only discover our true potential, but also inspire those around us to embark on their own journeys of courage and growth. In this way, moving forward becomes not just a personal journey, but a collective one, fostering a culture of bravery and authenticity that enriches our lives and communities. Setting boundaries is an essential practice that allows us to honor our needs and maintain our well-being in a world that often demands more than we can give. It is an act of self-respect that acknowledges our limitations and affirms our right to prioritize our emotional and physical health. Establishing clear boundaries enables us to create a safe space where we can thrive, free from the pressures of overcommitment and the weight of others' expectations. At the heart of boundary setting is self-awareness. To establish effective boundaries, we must first understand our own values, needs, and limits. This requires an honest assessment of what drains our energy and what uplifts us. By tuning in to our feelings and recognizing when we feel overwhelmed or compromised, we can identify areas where boundaries are necessary. This self-reflection is not always easy, as it often involves confronting uncomfortable truths about our relationships and commitments. However, it is a crucial step toward reclaiming our agency and creating a life that aligns with our true selves. Once we have a clearer understanding of our needs, we can begin to communicate our boundaries with clarity and confidence. This communication is not about being rigid or unyielding, rather, it is an invitation for open dialogue. By expressing our limits, we are offering others the opportunity to understand our perspective and respect our needs. It's important to approach these conversations with compassion and assertiveness, recognizing that while our boundaries may feel uncomfortable to communicate, they are ultimately beneficial for both ourselves and those around us. Setting boundaries also involves the courage to say no. It's natural to want to please others and avoid conflict, but constantly saying yes to requests can lead to burnout and resentment. Learning to say no is not a rejection of others, instead, it is a commitment to ourselves. By declining requests that do not align with our priorities or that overwhelm us, we create space for the things that truly matter. This practice of saying no reinforces our self-worth and affirms that our time and energy are valuable. Moreover, boundaries are not static, they are dynamic and may shift over time as our circumstances and needs change. It's essential to remain flexible and willing to reassess our boundaries as we grow and evolve. This adaptability allows us to respond to new challenges and relationships in a way that supports our well-being. Regularly checking in with ourselves and those we care about ensures that our boundaries remain relevant and respected. Setting boundaries also enhances our relationships. When we are clear about our limits, we create a foundation of trust and respect. This clarity enables others to understand our needs and intentions, fostering healthier interactions. By modeling boundary setting, we encourage those around us to advocate for their own needs as well. This creates an environment where everyone feels empowered to express themselves authentically, leading to deeper connections and mutual support. However, boundary setting can be met with resistance or misunderstanding, particularly from those who are accustomed to crossing our limits. It's important to approach these situations with patience and understanding. Others may need time to adjust to our new boundaries, and there may be moments of discomfort as we establish this new dynamic. By remaining steadfast and compassionate, we can navigate these challenges and reinforce our commitment to self-care. Ultimately, setting boundaries is a vital practice for cultivating emotional health and resilience. It empowers us to take control of our lives, affirming our right to prioritize our well-being. By fostering self-awareness, communicating our needs, and embracing the courage to say no, we create a space where we can thrive. In doing so, we not only honor ourselves but also inspire those around us to engage in the same practice of self-respect and authenticity. Boundaries become a vital tool in our journey toward emotional well-being, allowing us to navigate our relationships and commitments with clarity and purpose. Cultivating gratitude is a transformative practice that invites us to shift our focus from what is lacking in our lives to the abundance that already exists. It encourages us to recognize and appreciate the small moments of joy, connection, and beauty that often go unnoticed amidst the chaos of our daily lives. This intentional focus on gratitude allows us to cultivate a mindset of abundance, fostering resilience and well-being even in challenging times. At the core of gratitude lies awareness. To truly appreciate what we have, we must first become attuned to the present moment. This requires us to slow down and engage with our surroundings, paying attention to the sights, sounds, and feelings that enrich our lives. When we practice mindfulness, we create space for gratitude to flourish. It can be as simple as savoring a warm cup of coffee, noticing the laughter of loved ones, or appreciating the beauty of nature. These small, everyday moments hold immense power, and when we acknowledge them, we deepen our connection to ourselves and to the world around us. Gratitude also requires vulnerability. It invites us to confront our feelings and acknowledge the struggles we face while simultaneously recognizing the goodness that exists alongside those challenges. This duality is a fundamental aspect of the human experience. By embracing both gratitude and vulnerability, we create a rich tapestry of emotions that enhances our understanding of life. It reminds us that even in the midst of hardship, we can find reasons to be thankful, and this perspective can profoundly shift our outlook. Moreover, cultivating gratitude is an active process that takes practice and intention. It's easy to fall into the habit of focusing on what is wrong or what we wish to change. However, by consciously choosing to express gratitude, we rewire our brains to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of our lives. This can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal where we regularly jot down the things we are thankful for. Over time, this practice can lead to increased feelings of happiness and contentment, reinforcing the belief that there is always something to appreciate, even on the hardest days. In addition to personal benefits, gratitude fosters connection and strengthens our relationships. When we express appreciation for others, we create a sense of belonging and affirmation that deepens our bonds. A simple thank you or heartfelt acknowledgement of someone's efforts can go a long way in nurturing our connections. By sharing our gratitude, we not only uplift others, but also enhance our own emotional well being. This reciprocal exchange of appreciation fosters a culture of positivity and support within our communities. Another essential aspect of gratitude is recognizing the role of struggle in shaping our capacity for appreciation. Often, it is through experiencing hardship that we come to understand and value the moments of joy and connection in our lives. When we reflect on our challenges, we may find that they have led us to a greater appreciation for the support we receive, the lessons we learn, and the resilience we develop. This perspective allows us to honor our struggles while celebrating our growth. As we cultivate gratitude, we must also be mindful of the cultural narratives that influence our perceptions. In a society that often glorifies achievement and accumulation, it can be easy to overlook the simple, everyday blessings that enrich our lives. By intentionally reframing our focus, we challenge these narratives and remind ourselves that true wealth is found in our relationships, experiences, and moments of joy. Gratitude invites us to celebrate the richness of life beyond material possessions. Ultimately, cultivating gratitude is a powerful practice that enhances our emotional resilience and overall well-being. It invites us to engage deeply with our lives, fostering a sense of connection to ourselves and others. Through awareness, vulnerability, and intentionality, we create space for gratitude to flourish. This practice enriches our lives and empowers us to navigate challenges with a renewed sense of hope and appreciation. As we embrace the transformative power of gratitude, we open ourselves to a life filled with abundance, joy, and meaningful connections that nourish our souls. Community support is a fundamental aspect of the human experience, providing us with a sense of belonging and connection that is essential for our well-being. In a world that can often feel isolating and overwhelming, the power of community becomes a vital lifeline, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles or triumphs. Engaging with others who share our experiences fosters resilience, empathy, and a shared sense of purpose that enriches our lives. At its core, community support is about vulnerability. It invites us to show up as our authentic selves, to share our stories, and to embrace our imperfections. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create space for genuine connections with others. These connections remind us that we all have our battles, and sharing our experiences fosters understanding and compassion. This mutual vulnerability creates a safe environment where individuals can express their feelings without fear of judgment, paving the way for deeper relationships and trust. Building a supportive community also requires intentionality. It involves actively seeking out connections with others who share similar values and experiences. This might mean participating in local groups, attending events, or engaging in online forums that resonate with our interests and needs. By taking these steps, we create opportunities for meaningful interactions that can enrich our lives. It's essential to remember that community support is not just about receiving help, it's also about giving it. When we extend our hands to others, we foster a reciprocal relationship that strengthens the bonds between us. Another crucial aspect of community support is recognizing the diversity of experiences within our communities. Each person brings their unique story, perspective, and strength to the table. Embracing this diversity enriches our understanding and deepens our connections. It encourages us to listen actively and approach others with empathy and curiosity. By honoring the unique contributions of each individual, we create a more inclusive and supportive environment that allows everyone to thrive. Moreover, community support plays a vital role in our resilience. When we encounter challenges, having a network of supportive individuals can make all the difference. These connections provide us with encouragement, advice, and practical assistance when we need it most. Whether it's a friend offering a listening ear, a neighbor lending a helping hand, or a community group rallying together for a common cause, these acts of support remind us of the strength found in unity. Knowing that we have a safety net of support allows us to face adversity with courage and determination. In addition to personal growth, community support can be a powerful catalyst for collective change. When individuals come together to support one another, they can create a ripple effect that extends beyond their immediate circle. This collective strength has the potential to challenge systemic issues, advocate for social justice, and foster a sense of belonging for marginalized voices. By uniting in support of a common cause, communities can drive meaningful change and create a more equitable and compassionate society. However, cultivating community support is an ongoing process that requires commitment and effort. It's essential to nurture these relationships, to check in with one another, and to celebrate each other's successes. Regularly engaging with our communities fosters a sense of continuity and connection, reminding us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. This ongoing investment in relationships enhances our collective resilience and well-being, creating a thriving environment for all. Ultimately, community support is a powerful force that enriches our lives and nurtures our emotional well-being. It invites us to be vulnerable, to embrace our authentic selves, and to engage deeply with others. By fostering connections grounded in empathy and understanding, we create a foundation for resilience and growth. As we invest in our communities, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to a culture of support and belonging that uplifts everyone. In this shared journey, we discover the profound truth that together we are stronger and that the bonds we create can help us navigate life's challenges with grace and courage.